Good afternoon, dear student. Today we will solve some more problems by using the Dirichlet test for the convergency of improper integral. Our first problem is we have to prove that the integral 1 to infinity sin x upon x to the power p dx is convergent for p greater than 0. So let us suppose fx is equal to sin x and phi x is equal to 1 upon x to the power p. Then mod of integral 1 to t fx dx is equal to integral 1 to t sin x dx, and it gives us cos 1 minus cos t. And we know that the mod of a minus b is always less than equal to mod of a plus mod of b, and which is less than equal to 2. So this implies that the integral 1 to t fx dx is bounded for all t greater than equal to 1, and also the function phi x is equal to 1 upon x to the power p is monotonic decreasing function, and this function tends to 0 as x tends to infinity for p greater than 0. Therefore, by Dirichlet test, integration a to infinity fx phi x dx is convergent if phi x is monotonic decreasing and converges to 0, and integral a to t fx dx is bounded. So all the conditions of Dirichlet theorem for this problem are satisfied. Hence the integral 1 to infinity sin x upon x to the power p dx is convergent for p greater than 0. The next problem is we have to prove that the integral 1 to infinity sin x into log x upon x dx is convergent by using the Dirichlet test. We assume fx is equal to sin x and phi x is equal to log x upon x, and as in the previous problem we know that this integral is bounded above by 2 for all t greater than equal to 1, and this function log x upon x is monotonic decreasing and it goes to 0 as x tends to infinity. Hence the given integral converges by Dirichlet test. And next problem is very important, because in this problem we have to show that the integral 0 to infinity sin x upon dx is convergent but not absolutely convergent. So first of all, we know that the sin x upon x has no PID at point x is equal to 0, or the sin x upon x is bounded in neighborhood of point x is equal to 0, because when we take limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x, it gives us value 1. So we can rewrite the integral 0 to infinity sin x upon dx as 0 to 1 and plus 1 to infinity, because sin x upon x integral 0 to 1 is proper integral. So only we have to examine the convergence of second integral, and we know that the integral 1 to 2 sin x dx is bounded for all t greater than equal to 1. Also the function 1 upon x is monotonic decreasing and this tends to 0 as x tends to infinity. Hence by Dirichlet test the integral 1 to infinity sin x upon dx is convergent. Therefore the integral 0 to infinity sin x upon dx is also convergent. Now we have to show that integral 0 to infinity sin x upon dx is not absolutely convergent. For this we consider the proper integral integration 0 to n pi sin x upon dx. We can write this integral as summation r is equal to 1 to n integration r minus 1 pi to r pi hence mod of sin x upon x dx. Because when we take r is equal to 1, we get the value 1 minus 1, that is 0. The lower limit is 0. And when we take r is equal to n, we get n pi. So we can rewrite this integral 0 to n pi as summation r is equal to 1 to n integration r minus 1 pi to r pi, where x belongs to r minus 1 pi to between r minus 1 pi to r pi. Now we also know that the integral r minus 1 pi to r pi mod sin x upon x dx is greater than equal to integration r minus 1 pi to r pi sin x upon r pi, because the r pi is greater than the value x, as here x lies between r minus 1 pi to r pi. So this value is less than the first integral. Now putting x is equal to r minus 1 pi plus y in this integral, because we can write r minus 1 pi r pi upon mod sin x upon r pi dx is equal to r minus 1 pi plus y upon r pi into dy. But we know that sin n pi plus theta is always sin theta. So here sin r minus 1 into pi plus y is equal to sin y dy, and 1 upon r pi is here. And this, after solving this integral, we get 2 upon r into pi. Hence the integral 0 to n pi mod sin x upon x ds is equal to summation r is equal to 1 to n integration r minus 1 pi to r pi mod sin x upon x dx is greater than equal to summation r is equal to 1 to n 2 upon r pi. But this series is divergent series. Summation 1 upon x, या summation 1 upon r, when n goes to infinity, this series is divergent. So the integral limit n tends to infinity 0 to n pi sin x upon x dx is also divergent series. That means its value is infinite. Now let t be any real number. There exists positive integer n such that t lies between n pi to n plus 1 pi. We have integration 0 to t sin x upon x dx is greater than equal to 0 to n pi mod of sin x upon x dx. Let t tends to infinity so that n goes to infinity. Thus we see that integration 0 to 2 mod sin x upon x dx tends to infinity. This implies the integration 0 to infinity mod sin x upon x dx does not converge. Similarly, you can prove that the integral 0 to infinity sin x upon x to the power p dx, where p lies between 0 to 1, is convergent but not absolutely convergent.